Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another YouTube video game hunting channel. My name is Juan and I want to take you with me game hunting all over the place. You know what we're looking for: video games, collectibles, figures, Pokemon cards, anything collectible we can find really. I've been collecting since I was a little kid, but for the past 5 years I've actually taken my collection to the next level. I live in the state of Virginia and I've been lucky to find a lot of good deals around here. I'm also a tattoo artist, so a lot of my collection I traded for tattoos. Maybe here and there I will sprinkle some of the tattoos that I've done before. Like everyone, I go to thrift stores, I go to yard sales, flea markets, but one of the main places where I found a lot of my collection has been Facebook. Facebook Marketplace sometimes have the best deals really. Once again guys, thanks for watching this video, and with nothing else to say, let's go. It's 9 time guys. The reason why we're going now at this time is because we just found a really good deal on a GameCube bundle and a Nintendo 64 with a lot of games. I think they say 160, so I had to drive like almost an hour. It's 10 p.m. right now.
Stop it. Get some help.
Once I get all this stuff, I'll record a little bit for you guys so you can see what I got. Alright everyone, we're right here. We just got this stuff. The people that we bought the bundle from just left. We actually met up at this police station. So yeah, it was a little bit safe for them and myself. It was a guy with his mom, and yeah, they gave me all this stuff for pretty much like 160. So yeah, I can show you right here what I got. Pretty much a Nintendo 64 with a lot of heavy hitters, like a lot of the main games, you know, Mario's, you know, like Star Fox, you know, Tetris, a lot of the good ones, you know what I mean, like really good ones. And you know, it came with a couple controllers too, so yeah, like all that stuff, Super Smash and all that. One of the best thing was this Waver. I actually had a Waver controller, but I never had the adapter, you know. This GameCube unfortunately had like a lot of sun fade, but it did come with a Mario Kart Double Dash, which was a bonus, you know. So all this stuff for $160. I mean, what else you can ask for really? The only thing was like, it was just really late for me to go do this stuff. So whenever you guys go out there, just be careful, don't get robbed. So now we're just gonna go home and check everything now. Hopefully everything works. Just test it out, you know what I mean? All right, this is the first thing I saw when I saw the listing on Facebook. It was this GameCube with the Waver and the Super Mario Kart Double Dash. But then I went into the guy's like page, you know what I mean? What was the rest of the stuff he was selling? So he was selling this thing for cheap, for like I think like $25 or something like that. And then I saw the 64, and he was actually selling that for very cheap too. So I think the guy had already had like an offer, like somebody offering money, and he was like an hour away, so I wasn't gonna drive just for nothing. So I made sure that I asked him for both things, and then you know, I told him to put the listing as pending, and you know that I was gonna be there for sure. So you know, he separated the things for me, you know, and you know, it was late, but I got in my car and I drove there. I mean, you know, you don't find these deals for this much, and it was actually cheaper. But then, you know, I told the guy that I would give him a little bit more money if he would like save it for me. So I just made sure that the guy had it, and I wasn't gonna drive like an hour for nothing, you know. That's the only reason why I made the deal, and I drove that late really, that's why. But yeah, it came with the Waver, and you know, since I don't have that yet in my collection, you know, I had to get it. Right here, I went to pick up this really good deal too. I was driving around checking on Facebook, and you know, this deal appeared. This guy had these 3 consoles, mini consoles, classics. This guy was selling the Super Nintendo, everything separate for cheap, and I offered him like $125 for the 3 of them, and you know, he took it. So yeah, I went to his place, and
the regular Nintendo,
yeah,
and then the classic.
Okay, cool. All right, awesome, man. Yeah. All right, guys, we're home, and we brought all this stuff back to review it, to test it, and all that. Right here, we got the 64 with all the games, the controller, and it also came with the expansion pack. There also has a power adapter, the authentic one, OEM. All I had to do was just buy the AV cable, aftermarket, of course. The Nintendo GameCube I don't have with me because I actually cleaned that up, and I gave it to a friend who was looking for a GameCube, and yeah, he has it right now. I also gave him the Super Mario Kart Double Dash because he was looking for it, and a couple other games, so I just gave it to him. He's a really close friend. But yeah, this is what we got today. You know, the GameCube was all tested, everything worked. But yeah, my friend has it now. So this was really a good deal because we got all of this stuff for 160. You know, all these video games you can see here. Everything works. Expansion pack. This bundle right here was close to being like 250, I would say. So it's actually a good thing that we went and picked it up. The GameCube with the waiver and Super Mario Kart Double Dash, all that stuff. I mean, the console usually sells for 80. Waiver sells for another 80 with the adapter. Yeah, the only thing with the controller is that it had some sun fade. You know, as you can see right here, the controller is like really bad sun fade. But everything works. Like the stick, it doesn't have any bad like stick drift or anything like that. The waiver, here's the waiver. Waiver hasn't. It also looks good. I actually put it to the process of whitening it with peroxide and the UV light, so you know it looks way better than it did in the beginning. So yeah, it looks really good for the collection now. You know, and yeah, the sticks, everything works. And I also wind the waiver right here, you know, so it's a really, so yeah, everything looks really cool now. You know, it's ready to go, ready to play. The guy had the console for like $25, the GameCube. I saw $25, and then I went into the rest of the stuff, and he had this 64. That's where I offer him a little bit more for everything. So I'm glad the guy could hold the stuff for us, you know, with all these bundle. It goes for probably over, I want to say over 350, something like that, maybe 400 even. So this was a really good deal. I'm glad that I actually got all this stuff from him. So yeah, we're gonna start right here on testing the game so you can see that everything works. You know, it's hard for cartridges not to work. They usually are pretty good at that. So yeah, like just gonna speed up right here, just testing all the games. Mario Party 2, Mario Tennis, you know, 007. We have Mario Kart, Star Fox, Super Smash Bros, Tetris. We have all these games right here that came in the bundle. So you know, I'm really happy we got to this deal on Facebook. Facebook's not dead in 2025. There's still a lot of really good deals. And you know, this is the first video I'm showing you guys. I will bring you more videos so you guys can see all the stuff that I bought from Facebook, thrift stores, and all the other places that I mentioned before. There's still stuff to get out there, guys. The country is really big, and there's a lot of people that still have things in the attic, in their basement, in their storages. And you know, yard sales are still a thing. Yes, a lot of people like now know more about video games than ever, but you know, with all the resellers and all that stuff, yeah, stuff goes up, but you know, you never know. Sometimes you go out there and there's people that really doesn't know, and they will give you a really good deal on these things, you know, because they see it as a toy. They don't see it as a collectible, you know. So yeah, they don't even do the research. They will just like sell it like that, you know. It's not a big deal. So yeah, like just keep going out there, and you'll find really good deals out there, you know. Okay, here we have the 3 consoles that we got from Facebook. Like I said, I was just driving around, and this appeared, you know. I think the NES or the Super Nintendo, I think, appeared, you know, and I saw that they were selling it for super cheap. And I noticed they had the other consoles too. Like when I went into their Facebook marketplace page, the guy had the other consoles too. So I offer like I offer 125 for the 3 of them, and the guy agreed to it. So you know, since I was around the area, I made my way there, and yeah, look, everything looks clean. It's like brand new pretty much. The guy, he said he didn't even play with them too much, probably took him out of the box a couple times to play, and that's it. And I'm so glad he had the boxes too. You know, it's always appreciated to all of us, all the collectors. You know, we usually want that stuff you know, in the box, you know what I mean. But yeah, we're gonna I wanted to show you like you know, maybe do like a quick opening. Start with the PlayStation 1 right here. The box looks decent. It's not a 100% clean, but you know, it looks really good it looks so awesome on the wall, like for display. The one thing though with the PS1 mini is that it's the one console that didn't come with more recognizable games that, you know, everybody was complaining about. It's like, where's where are the main games that we remember? You know, like there's so many that they miss, but it's whatever. Like, you know, whoever like actually play with it, you know, I guess it matters. But you know, like I said, we collectors, we may play with it like a couple times, but that's it. So right here we have the NES Classic Edition. This one is also a beauty. You know, the box is impeccable. The box is so awesome, and this one actually came with really good games. You know, Final Fantasy, you know, Mega Man 2, all the Super Marios, Ninja Gaiden, like, you know, and Metroid. All those games, they're like, it's awesome, you know, to have. And the box looks clean, and the guy had everything in the bag. Like, it doesn't even look like the guy played with it, you know. So I was so happy to just get this one because yeah, it looks awesome, you know. Like right here, I think this one comes with the adapter, the cable, a couple controllers in the console. But yeah, as you can see right here, everything's clean. Like the guy never played with it, definitely. You know, the console, just a tiny thing. It looks so freaking cool, dude. I like the concept, the style and all that. But yeah, so let's go with the last one, the Super Nintendo Classic Edition. This one also comes with some of the best games. Like they did a really good job with these two games, which I'm really happy because Super Nintendo is one of my favorite consoles, if not my favorite of all time. This console was so cool. It came with almost all the best games in the console for this edition, for this console. You know, let me show you real quick what it comes with. You know, I don't even want to open these boxes because they're in such a good condition, but yeah, let me just show you like a little bit of it, like the manual, in a bag still, like a couple of the controllers are clean, you know, clean. It's so nostalgic to just grab the controller and just like you know, just play with it again, because you know, we grew up with this in the 90s, you know, even early 2000s, we still play with this game, which is pretty cool, you know. And you know, it comes with the adapter again, adapter cable, and the console is a beauty. It's like you just want to take it out and just display it everywhere you go, but you know, you don't want to mess it up. As a collector, I don't even want to touch the console, you know. Like I'd rather play with my regular Super Nintendo, with regular cartridges and all that. But you know, these are always dope to have. Well, yeah, guys, I don't know what you think about this episode. We had a lot of stuff from Facebook Marketplace. Like I told you, you can find like really good deals in Facebook. Hopefully you guys like this video. Like these deals were amazing that we could find. The GameCube bundle, the Super Nintendo bundle with all those games, like that's so cool, you know, to still be able to find, you know, even though like a lot of people are like reselling stuff and all that, like you're still able to find a lot of good deals out there. So yeah, like I said, don't stop going, don't stop trying. You know, yeah, you can buy all this stuff online, but the fun part of doing all these is to go out there and game hunt, because you know, like you can actually just buy these, you know, out there, and you know, yeah, you're just gonna spend money, but actually go and look and find it, to me, much more fun. But yeah, guys, hopefully you like this first episode. I'm gonna try and bring you more episodes like this, game hunting. Unfortunately, I have to like do voiceover for the whole video because I actually started these videos in Spanish, and you know, since I had everything already edited, I just had to do the voiceover. But yeah, thanks guys for making it to the end of the video. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, and just give me any ideas on what you want to see in the future. Down in the comments, you can leave it there. Suggestions, comments about what you thought about this episode. And thanks again guys for watching. Don't forget to keep gaming.